So let's start with the feet nice and wide apart, toes straight ahead, drop the tail, shoulders back and down, and then hold a little bit wider than shoulder distance apart. We're going to take a big inhale breath as the arms reach up, eyes gaze up at that stick. On the exhale, just draw it right to the chest here in front, and then inhale breath, reach. And then exhale, lower down, and as it comes across the quads, I want you to press back a little bit so you start to activate those upper back muscles. Again, inhale, reach out and up. Exhale, draw right to the top of the chest there. Inhale, breath, reach. And then exhale, breath, press down. Inhale, breath, reach up. This time on the exhale, if you're able to, let's bring it right behind your head here. Okay, so those elbows are pressing back. Inhale, reach. And then exhale, press the hands into that stick as it goes right across the quads. Inhale, lift. Exhale, breath, draw that stick behind the head and even press the back of your head into it if you can, looking up. And then inhale, reach. Exhale, breath, press down. Inhale, breath up. Exhale, draw the stick down, maybe a little bit lower. Maybe now it's at the base of the neck, and kind of drop those elbows under. Rotate the hands up and look up. Inhale, reach. Uh-oh, knocked my thingy off. Exhale, breath, press across the quads. Last time, inhale up. Exhale, drop it down, and then draw the elbows under, look up. Inhale, lift up. And then exhale, breath, lower down. Now hold it straight out, arms parallel. You're going to lunge to the right and then lift the right arm up. Left arm goes under. Lunge to the left. Left arm goes up. Drop the right one under. So we go inhale and then exhale, lunge. Inhale and then exhale, lunge. So we're starting to rotate in that shoulder girdle, opening up through the upper back. Inhale, and then exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Two more. Inhale, exhale, lunge to the right. Inhale, breath up. Exhale, lunge it to the left. Now, bring the arms straight up over your head. Inhale. And then exhale, you're going to bend the knee. You're kind of going to this little lunge. You're going to drop that left arm down. Keep the right arm up. Inhale, center. Same thing other side. So kind of swivel on that right foot. Drop the knee down. Drop the right arm down. Keep the left arm up. Inhale, lift. Exhale, twist. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, lift. Exhale, twist. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale up. One more each way. Inhale. And then exhale. Good. Now keep the arms straight up. Let's widen that grip a little bit. And we're just going to twist from right to left. Keep the legs straight and just back and forth you go here. Start to bring that other arm down a little more each time. Two more. Good. Now bring it right here in front. Make it a closer grip. And we're just going to go under and over. A little bit of a side lean so we feel that length in the lateral torso and length over here as we twist. So inhale here, exhale as you go over. Two more. One more. Good job. Roll the shoulders around and around to the back. All right, let's bring it behind your back here. So you're going to have this overhand grip like that, and then kind of bring it up right across the small of your back. Let's even widen that stance some more. And then the hands and forearms are on the stick. So inhale in the center. On the exhale breath, lunge into the right hip and then push down with that left hand. And when you do that, it's going to automatically push this right hand back. Inhale, center. Exhale, push down with the right hand as you lunge left. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, breath out. Exhale, lunge right. Inhale up. Exhale, lunge left. Inhale. One more each way. Exhale. Inhale. And then exhale. Inhale, breath out. This time on the exhale, I want you to go down even more. See if you can set the stick end right there in the center and just kind of anchor it down. And then turn to look up at the ceiling. Breathe. Good. Now coming back up, inhale. Exhale, lunge big time over here to the left, and then see if you can plant that stick right there on the ground, kind of anchor it down with that right hand, and then just turn to look up at the ceiling. Breathe. Good job. One more time each side. Inhale, breath up. And then exhale, plant the stick down, turn to look up. Inhale, lift. And then exhale, breath, lunging to the left. Plant that stick right there and then turn to look up. Good job. Inhale, breath up. And then exhale, set the stick over here on your right. Hand is on top. Inhale, lift the left arm up. Exhale, tap the other hand here. Just kind of rest the side of your head on your arm. Inhale, breath up. Exhale, look down at your foot. Slide that hand down beyond the knee if you can. Again, inhale up. Exhale, side bend to the right. Inhale, lift. And then exhale, look at your foot. One more this way. Inhale, breath up. Exhale, side bend to the right. Inhale up. And then exhale, look down at your foot. Good job. Now just switch. So bring the stick over here to your left. Inhale, breath. Right arm comes up. Exhale, side bend over to your left. Wonderful stretch all the way down the lateral torso, even into this hip. A little on the back side there. Inhale up. And then exhale, slide the shoulder down. Hand goes beyond the knee. Turn your head to look down. Wonderful stretch on the left side of your neck. And again, inhale up. Exhale, side bend to the left. Inhale up. Exhale, reach down and look at your foot here. One more, inhale up. Exhale, side bend to the left. Inhale, breath up. Exhale, reach down and look at your foot. Good job. Now, set that stick right there in front of you. Hands are on top. Inhale. And then exhale, push the hips back, drop your head through, and just let the chest kind of sink down towards the floor, getting that wonderful stretch through the chest, the shoulders, the lats, the abs, hammies, lots of stretches going on here. Tuck the tail, scoop the belly, roll it up, inhale, breath. Exhale, breath, push the hips back again, keep those arms straight, just let your head hang heavy down here. Inhale, roll it up. Let's slide the hands down to about shoulder level. Now we push the hands out and we drop the head and chest down. So a little deeper stretch as you go down the stick with the hands. Inhale, scoop the belly, tuck the tail, roll it up. Exhale, breath, reach those arms out. Once more, scoop the belly, tuck the tail, inhale. And then exhale, reach those arms out and just stretch, hang out here and breathe. Good. Now slightly bend that right knee and kind of swing the stick over here to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale, slightly bend the left knee, not a whole lot, and then just kind of swing that stick over here to the right. So you should feel a wonderful stretch down the left side of the body, particularly stretching out your lats. And again, inhale. And then exhale, slight bend to the right and swing those arms to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale, bend the left knee, swing those arms over to the right. Good job. Inhale, center. Slide the hands down more. Exhale, hang out here in sort of this straddle down dog modified position. Now, swing your hips from left to right. So the arms, chest, all that stays extended straight out, nice and long. And you're just kind of swinging those hips side to side, bringing that stretch down into the waist, side body, hips, hamstrings, glutes. A lot of good stretches going on here. Good. And then just kind of hang out, maybe slide the hands down more and push that stick out. Super straight arms, inhale. Exhale. Good. Now tuck the tailbone, scoop the belly, roll it up, walk your hands all the way back up to the very top of that stick. Good job. Now set the stick over here to the very right side of the mat. You're just going to do a turn, quarter turn, and you're going to come into a lunge position. So kind of shimmy that left foot back, bend that front knee, back leg is straight. Now inhale as you kind of bring the stick in towards you. And then on the exhale, bend that front knee more, stretch those arms out, coming into this lunge position, lengthening the spine out. Good. Now come up, inhale, breath, bring the stick in towards you. And again, exhale, push those arms out, maybe slide the hands down a little bit more so you get deeper into that stretch. And then one more time, coming up a little bit, inhale, pull the stick in towards you. And then exhale, slide the hands down maybe even more, and then reach those arms out and breathe. Good. Now drop the back knee down, uncurl the toes. Inhale, breath, come on up and pull the stick in towards you. And then exhale, push forwards, bend that front knee a lot. Keep that back leg nice and tight. Get that wonderful stretch through the hip flexors and the quads there. Inhale, bring the stick in towards you and then slide the hands down even a little bit more. And then exhale, breath, pushing forwards, bending that front knee, and breathe. Once more, inhale, breath, bring the stick in towards you. Exhale, maybe slide the hands down a little bit more. Last time, stretch those arms out straight and breathe. Good job. And then bring the stick back in, walk the hands up, tuck the back toes under, and then stand up into a crescent lunge here. Hands are on top. Inhale. Exhale, try to push that left heel down towards the back of the mat, stretching out your calves. Good. Now come on up, and then let's turn back to the front here. And bring the stick in front of you so it's an underhand grip, out nice and wide. Inhale, look up. Exhale, down. Inhale, breath, look up. Exhale, down. Inhale up. And then exhale, down. All right, so we're going to set the stick over here to your left. Bring that left hand on top. Quarter turn. We're going to do all those stretches here now with the left foot forwards. So swivel on that back foot. So now you're on the ball of the foot in kind of like a crescent lunge. Inhale. And on the exhale breath, push the arms out straight. Bend that front knee more and try to press this hip down towards the floor, but keep the legs straight. So you lengthen the quads, hip flexors. Breathe. Good. Inhale, come up a little bit, slide the hands down, pull the stick in towards you. And then exhale, reach the arms out. Wonderful chest, lat stretch. Good. Inhale, come up, slide them down a little more. And then exhale, push those arms forwards, lengthening that spine from your back foot all the way up to the fingertips. Good. Come on up, inhale. Let's drop the back knee down, uncurl the toes. Exhale, push the arms out straight. Bend that front knee. Feel the opening up in the right side of your hip and quads. Inhale, bring the stick into you and just slide the hands down a little more. And then exhale, push those arms out straight, coming back into that lunge. And then once more, inhale, come up a little bit, slide the hands down. And then exhale breath, bend that front knee, push those arms out, head comes right in between, and breathe. Good, and then come back up, tuck the back toes under, walk those hands up a bit, and come up. And I want you to try to push that right heel down into the mat there and stretch those calves while you reach the arms out in front. Good, and then come on up, and then stay here. Bring the hands, underhand grip. This time a little bit closer together. Inhale, breath, reach those arms straight up, look up. And then exhale, lower down. Again, inhale, lift up. Exhale, lower down. Once more, inhale. Exhale, down. All right, let's bring the feet together here. And we're going to do a rotator cuff stretch. So follow me with these directions, because if you get behind, you might get lost. So set the stick on the right. Bring your right arm in front of it. Bend your elbow so that stick is right across the triceps. With your thumb facing your head, grab a hold of the top of the stick. Now just kind of lift it up like that. And then with your left hand, you're going to reach down and grab about right here. Take an inhale breath. On the exhale, push that elbow back so that it's even with your shoulder. You don't want it way here in front. So push it back there and then slowly just lift up a bit with the left hand. So it's opening up here. As you can see, this is external rotation for your shoulder. Now come back, inhale. And then exhale, breath. Lift up again. See if it goes back a little bit more. And then once more, inhale, breath. And then exhale, lift up, hold it there and breathe. See if you can lift it up another inch maybe, stretch it out. So this is one of those stretches, I will admit, and let you know that it's not going to be like one of those, oh, that feels so good kind of a stretch. I mean, it might, but generally it's kind of more like, ow, because these muscles aren't used to being stretched like this, but we need it. The ones that usually feel really good are more like, knee to chest or just going into a lunge, or for some of you, maybe pigeon. It's one of those, oh, that feels so good kind of a stretch. All right, let's come over here to the left with your stick. Bring your left arm in front of it so it's touching your tricep. Bend the elbow, thumb pointing towards your head. Grab a hold there at the top, and then just lift the stick up. Right hand comes here. Inhale, breath. Bring that elbow back. Exhale, lift the arm up here in front. So it's going to be a very peculiar sensation, just deep in the center of the shoulder socket, more on the back side maybe. Inhale. And then exhale, lift up again. Maybe it goes a little further back. Once more. Inhale, breath. And then exhale, breath. Lift up. Hold it there and breathe. See if you can lift it up another inch. Good job. And then just release slowly out of that. Ha ha ha. Set the stick here in front. And I want you to just circle around 5, 4, 3, 2, stirring up the pot, go the other direction, circle it around 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, so bring the stick behind you once more, and then we're going to take it to the floor and do some wonderful stretches there. So I want you to take your right hand and go over the top. So this is an overhand grip. You can separate those feet a little bit. And then with your left hand, you're basically going to just try to extend that left arm out to the side. And as you do that, it's going to kind of twist your own arm behind your own back. So inhale, breath here. On an exhale, lift this left arm up, so you're going to feel that right back side of the hand kind of go across the small of the back. Try to intentionally drop that shoulder down, and then as you do that, a little head tilt to the left. So when you do that, you feel a stretch in the neck. Good, and then just release a little bit, inhale, breath. And then exhale, lift that arm up again to the left side, pulling that arm across the small of your back. Maybe you cinch down a little more so you can get more range of motion. And then a little head tilt over here to the left. Good, and then release, inhale. And then exhale, last one. So really grab down a little lower if you can, and then pull that arm across your small of the back. And then a little head tilt to the left. Breathe, inhale. Exhale. Good, and then slowly release out of that. And then just overhand grip here. Shoulders up, back, down. Shoulders up, back, down. Once more, shoulders lifting up. Press them to the back, and then down you go. Now take your left hand over the top here, inhale, breath. Exhale, push this right thumb up as you're grabbing onto that stick. You want to feel the back of your arm kind of go across the small of your back, and then a little head tilt over here to the right side. Good, and then release, inhale. Maybe slide it down a little bit there with the right hand. Exhale, push it out here to the side. Side bend with the neck over here to the right. Drop that left shoulder down. Good, and then release a little bit. Slide this hand down some more. Inhale. And then exhale. Lift the arm out there to the side. Really pull this arm around the small of the back. And then a little head tilt over here to the right. Breathe. Good, bring your head back to center. Ha, 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 ha. And then overhand grip this time. Shoulders up, back, and down. Do it again. Shoulders shrug up, retract back, and then down. Once more. Inhale up. Exhale down. Alrighty, so set your stick down right beside your mat. And then I want you to stand at the back of your mat here, facing this way. Feet hip width apart. Inhale, breath, reaching those arms straight out and up. And then exhale, breath, bend the knees, hip hinge, sweep those arms to the back here, interlace behind. You might notice when you do this the first time here today that you're already a little more flexible than you would be if you had not done these shoulder stretches. So from there, you're gonna melt the belly right on top of the thighs. You're gonna drop your head down. You're gonna let those arms fall over. And then just breathe here, inhale. Exhale. Once again, inhale, breath. And then exhale, let those arms fall over a little more if you can. Good job. Now bend the knees more. Release the hands down to the mat in front of you. Inhale, breath. Straighten those legs. Slide the hands up the shin bones. Think of lengthening your spine out that way. You're gazing at the very end of the mat. And then on the exhale breath, soften the knees, kind of melt back down into the fold, drop your head. Let's do that again. Inhale, breath, half lift up. And then exhale breath, soft knees, forward fold. Now drop your hips a lot, stretch those arms out straight and come all the way up to the top, inhale. And then exhale breath, lower those arms down by your sides. Inhale, breath, reaching out and up. And then exhale, sweep those arms down and then to the back here. Interlace the opposite way with your finger, clasp, and then squeeze if you can, the shoulders back, and then melt down even more. Head drops, arms flow over in front. Inhale, and exhale. Again, inhale, breath. And then exhale it out. Good. Now release the hands down to the mat right in front of you. Straighten your legs. Slide the hands up the shin bones. Inhale, look forwards. And then exhale, soft knees and fold. Do it again. Inhale, half lift. Look up. And then exhale, breath. Come back down. Now bend the knees a lot and then look forwards. Reach those arms out and up. Inhale, all the way up to the top we go. And then exhale, float those arms down by your sides. Shoulders roll up, back, and down. Inhale, breath. Reach those arms out and up here. Exhale, open those arms up, soft knees if you need to. So the soft knees, the point of that is to minimize the extreme, like painful stretch in the hammies if you've got tight hammies. If you don't, keep them straight and come all the way down like that. Good. Inhale, breath. Half lift, look forwards. Exhale, fold. Now hand walk it out to plank, top of a push-up. Inhale. Exhale, breath, push those hips up and back, melt your heels down to the very back of the mat. Shifting into plank again, top of a push-up, inhale, look forwards. And then exhale, breath, hips go up and back, heels down to the back of the mat. Do this once more, inhale, breath, shifting into plank, top of a push-up. And then exhale, breath, hips go up and back, heels press to the very back of the mat. Good. Now stretch the right leg to the back. Up and up and up you go. If you can do a bigger split for three-leg dog. Inhale. Exhale. Swing your foot through. Step right between the hands. Go ahead and drop the back knee down to the mat. And then come up high on the fingertips here. Inhale. Sweep those arms up. And then exhale, breath, lower the hands down, push your hips back, straighten the right leg, flex the foot so the toes are up, and then lower your head down towards the knee. Good, and then slowly come back up, set the foot all the way down, bend that front knee, head and chest come up, inhale, sweep those arms overhead. And then exhale, breath, lower the arms down. Once again, push your hips back, straighten the leg, flex the foot, and then lower down however far you can go. Good, and then come back up, bend the front knee, hands placed right there beside your foot. Tuck your toes under and back, straighten your leg out, inhale. And then on the exhale breath, slide that foot all the way across and up to the back and all the way up into a three-leg dog again. Inhale. And then exhale, flex your foot up there, bend the knee, draw the heel towards the buttocks, and then open up your pelvis to the right. Take a peek underneath your right arm. Rotate the ankle around a couple of times, and then go the other way. Good, now square up the hips and the shoulders, straighten that leg up, inhale. And then exhale, breath, lower the foot down, shift forwards, coming into plank, top of a push-up, inhale. Exhale, breath, knees go wide, uncurl the toes, push the hips back, coming into an extended child's pose stretch. One nice long breath here, inhale. And then exhale it out. Good, now press the palms down, lift the head up, and then coming back up, tuck your toes under, inhale. Exhale, breath, straighten your legs up, and then hips go up and back into a nice downward facing dog stretch. Here we go with the left, so stretch that left leg to the back, and then up, up, up you go. Inhale. Exhale, flex the foot, bend the knee, draw the heel towards the buttocks, and then let's open up a little bit to the left, so sort of rotate the pelvis and the shoulder girdle. Take a peek under your left arm. Circle your ankle around and around. Go the other way. Oh, this stretch feels amazing. It's almost like the weight of your own leg back there pulls the hip flexors into a better stretch. Good. Now square up the hips and the shoulders. Straighten that leg up. Inhale. And then exhale, breath. Swing your foot through. Step right here in between the hands. And then you're going to drop the back knee down. You're going to uncurl the toes. Come up high on the fingertips. Look forwards. Inhale, breath. Sweep those arms up. And then exhale, breath. Lower those arms down. And then you're going to push those hips back, straightening out this leg. Flex your foot. And then lower the head to the knee. Maybe you bring your forearms down all the way. You just take it to where that stretch feels good for your body. Good, and then slowly come back up, set the toes down, bend the front knee, bring the head and chest up. Inhale, stretch those arms up over your head. And then exhale, breath, lower those arms down by your sides, and then push your hips back, straighten the leg, flex the foot, head to knee pose. Good, now bring the head and chest up, in the front knee, hands come right beside the foot here, tuck the toes under, inhale, exhale, straighten the back leg out, and then from there you're going to lift the hips up, slide the foot across, go all the way up into three-leg dog once again, inhale. And then exhale, breath, lower the foot down, come into plank, top of a push-up, inhale, breath here. Exhale, push forwards a bit. Lower the knees down, uncurl the toes, and then slowly lower down 4, 3, 2, and then on 1, go ahead and drop the hips, slide your hands forwards, inhale, breath, pressing down to lift up, and look forwards. And then exhale, breath, lower down. So you want to be pressing the tops of the feet down into the floor, tightening up in the quads and the glutes as you lift up. Inhale, go again. Maybe you come up higher, so maybe your elbows actually lift up off that mat. And then exhale, breath, lower down. And then slide the hands in a little closer to the shoulders. Squeeze the elbows in. Inhale, breath, last time. If you can, straighten the arms out, let the hips drop, look up. Good, and then come back down. And then curl your toes under and back. Inhale, press up and back into an extended child's pose with those toes still tucked under. Good, and then coming back up into plank, top of a push-up, inhale. Exhale, breath, send the sit bones up, and then melt your heels to the very back of the mat for down dog stretch. Let's walk it out, shifting the weight from one foot into the other. Deep, deep stretch in those calf muscles. Good, now super straight legs. Inhale, breath. On the exhale, press the chest back towards your thighs and then stretch those arms out, fully extended arms, shoulders, elbows, wrists, everything locked in. Good, and then drop the knees out wide, toes are touching, and now we push the hips back and slide the hands forwards, head to the mat, inhale, breath, and exhale it out. Inhale, breath, straight arms, lift the head, press down a little bit, and then bring that right hand on top of the left, and then you're going to sink into the right shoulder, taking a little peek underneath the left arm. Good, and then coming back up, inhale. Stack left hand on top of the right, and then as you push the hips back, drop the left shoulder, look underneath your right arm, breathe. Good, and then come back up, inhale, breath. And then last time, exhale, push the hips back, drop the forehead to the mat, maybe walk the fingertips forwards a bit and breathe. Good, press the hands down, lift the head and chest up, walk the hands in a little bit closer, tuck your toes under, inhale. And then exhale, round the back, tuck the chin, straighten the legs, and shimmy your toes back a little bit, coming back into downward facing dog. Take your right leg up, three-leg dog, inhale. And then exhale, breath. Swing your foot through, step right in between the hands. And then I want you to go ahead and drop the back knee down, uncurl the toes. This time as you come up, grab your stick. Hopefully it's close by. And you're going to set that stick right there in front of your right toes. So arms are a little bit extended above shoulder level. Inhale. And then on the exhale breath, lean forwards, push the stick forwards, bring your head right in between. And then what I want you to do is take the right hand on top, slide the left one down, and then just kind of pull with this left arm to kind of look underneath that right arm and breathe. Good. Inhale, breath up. Walk this hand up more. And then once again, leaning forwards, lunging and pulling with that left arm. Take a peek underneath the right. Good. One more time, inhale. Let's set the stick a little bit farther out and then lean forward, slide the hand down, and once again pulling to rotate that upper torso. Good. Now rotate back to face the center and then come all the way up. Inhale. You're going to straighten out that front leg. You're going to dig the heel in. Maybe slide that stick right up against the bottom of your foot. And as you slide the hands down, come into hammy stretch here. So imagine pushing your sit bones way back that way so you lengthen the glutes and the hamstrings. Inhale, come back up. Slide the hands down a little bit. And then exhale, drop the head and chest down. Good, and then just push down to come up. Inhale. Set the stick inside of that right foot. Bend the right knee. Take your left hand, so kind of show me your hand here, and then grab up towards the top. Take the right hand, you're going to grab on this side. So left hand is on the back, right hand is on the front, and as you come down, slide that hand down the stick, and then just try to push it against that inner thigh, and then bring your head here. I hope you were able to follow all of that. But once you get there, it is an amazing stretch. So just stay here and breathe. Inhale. And then exhale. Inhale, breath. And then exhale it out. Good. Slide that left hand down. Turn to face the stick. And then slowly bring yourself back up. And then walk your hands up here. Inhale. And then just one last stretch here. Exhale as you lean forwards. Good, and then come back up, take your stick and just set it over here on the right side of the mat. Place your hands down beside your foot. Tuck the back toes under. Lift the knee up, inhale, breath. And then exhale, breath. Step on back into a downward facing dog stretch. Let's walk it out, pedal it out back and forth from one foot to the other. Good. Now drop both knees down, uncurl the toes, push back into child's pose stretch. Inhale. And then exhale it out. Again, inhale. And then exhale it out. Come on up. Tuck the toes under, inhale. And then exhale, straighten the legs out. Press your heels down to the very back of the mat. And then just kind of walk it out, back and forth. Pedal it out. Both legs straight, sit bones up, head right in between the arms. fully extending through, starting from your wrists all the way up to the elbows and the shoulder girdle. Inhale. Exhale. Here we go with the left leg, 3-leg dog. Inhale, breath, reach those toes up. And then exhale, swing your foot through, step right between the hands. Good. And then you're going to drop the back knee down, and you're going to uncurl the toes, and then come on up here. How we doing? Getting some good stretching in here. So set that stick. I hope you're feeling the difference with a stick versus without. Mainly with the upper body, as you can tell, you're holding on to something, so that allows you to get a much better stretch through the lats. All right, so kind of push down a little bit here with that left foot. Inhale. And then exhale, breath. Lunging forwards, take the right hand now on the left side of the stick. Take the left hand on the right side of the stick. And then as you come down, you're going to open up that chest and then bring your head, if you can, right there. And then just stretch and look up at the ceiling, look up at the stick. Keep bending that left knee more if you can. Inhale, breath. And then exhale it out. Again, inhale, breath. And then exhale it out. Good, and then just slowly slide that right hand down, turn and face your stick. And then let's bring the hands up here. Inhale. And then exhale, reaching forwards. Good, and then coming back up, inhale. Exhale, let's turn the stick this way and just set it right there at the very top of your mat. Hands are here, tuck the back toes under, straighten the knee up, inhale, breath. And exhale, send the sit bones up, step back into downward facing dog stretch. Now from here, drop onto the forearms, so elbows are down, hands are touching, sit bones reaching up, and then walk it out. We call this dolphin stretch, but they don't have legs, so how do we say walk the dolphin? Walk the flippers. Okay, both feet together, super straight legs, sit bones reaching up, heels melting to the very back of the mat. Inhale. Exhale, breath. Good, now drop the knees out, uncurl your toes, push your hips back, and then stretch those arms long to the top of the mat, head down, breathe. Good, and then from here, you're going to come on up, you're going to walk your knees up towards your wrists, you're going to cross your ankles, you're going to push yourself back to a sit position, and then extend the legs out straight, shoulders around to the back. And then shake out your legs a little bit, roll them side to side. And now we're going to use the stick to do a little bit of what's like foam rolling, but obviously this is not foam. It's a much skinnier, harder tool. So you're just going to go back and forth from just above the kneecaps up to the tops of the quads, and just start slowly here, pushing down into the thigh muscles as you are dragging it front to back. And then let's go a little bit faster. So this is generating some heat. It is increasing circulation. It is kind of ironing out any wrinkles or knots or collective stress bundles in those muscles. Rotate your legs internally, so you're kind of dropping the toes in, heels out, and continue with that. Good, now heels together, toes out, and just continue here with that external rotation. Good, now set the stick underneath. You're going to bend the knees, so feet are here at the very top of the mat. And then from the base of the hamstrings up to the knees, so just back and forth, there you go. And if you are sore from any lower body we did yesterday, and I think I am, boy, I can really feel it in those hamstrings. So that's a good thing. It means that we are doing a good thing by doing this little massage here. Okay, now let's hit the calf. So you're going to go down just above the Achilles tendons, back up to the back of the knees. So we just go down and back and forth there. A little upper body workout while we're doing this, right? All right, and then set the stick down, kind of roll it forwards. I want you to park your arches right on top of the stick, plant the hands right beside your hips, and then lift the hips up. You're just going to roll back and forth across the bottoms of your feet, and you can kind of rotate the feet out, rotate the feet in. You want to hit all sides, all edges, all of the surface area as best you can. And you come to the outer, inner, and then place the stick right at the base of your toes where they connect into the foot body. Now, push the knees forwards. If that's too much pressure, you just sort of stay back here and keep your heels down. But if you're able to lift the heels up and push the knees forwards, it's really going to be stretching right where those toes connect in. Think about shoes and how for many of us shoes are super, super tight, and it kind of like squeezes all of your toes together like that into a little point, and that's not good. Our toes should be spread out, and that's where the whole science of minimal footwear, minimalist or barefoot type of shoes has become very popular, because it allows the feet inside the shoe to spread. It allows the toes to have room so they're not all squashed together. And just a couple more of these. Knees forwards and then drop back. And then knees forwards and then drop back. Woo-hoo. Big time stretch. All right, set the stick over here. Kind of come more to the front of the mat. Inhale, stretch those arms straight out. And then exhale, breath. Grab a hold of your shins just below the knees, round the back, tuck the chin, scoop your belly in. So right here you should be feeling a good upper back stretch. The shoulder blades are spreading apart. Inhale, come back up, open the knees up a bit here. So it's like you're trying to push your belly and chest forwards. And then exhale, tuck the chin, bring the knees together, scoop your belly, tuck the tail under, and round back until the arms are fully extended, and let the stretch occur in the upper back. Come back up, inhale, push the belly forwards, kind of pull yourself forwards. And then exhale, breath, knees together, chin to chest, belly pulls in, round the back, hold it here. And then come up, let go, inhale, reach. And then exhale, come all the way down to your back. Stretch the arms over your head, and then stretch the legs out straight. Full body stretch here, inhaling. And then exhale, breath, relax. Let your whole body go limp. Set the right foot to the floor right beside the left knee. In fact, so much so that you kind of tuck the toes underneath that left knee. And then take your left hand on the outside of that thigh. Inhale, breath. On the exhale breath, push the knee across for knee down twist. And then turn your head to look right. Try to maintain contact with that right shoulder on the mat. Now on an inhale breath, what I want you to do is to push your outer right knee up into your hand. So a little resistance, a little bit of that contract, relax, PNF technique. Ready, go. Inhale breath, push it up, 3, 2, 1, and then relax. Exhale as the knee goes down a little farther. Do it again. Inhale breath, push that knee up for 3, 2, 1, and then exhale breath, relax. Let that knee drop down. Last time, here we go. Inhale breath, push that knee up into the hand, 3, 2, 1, and then exhale breath, relax, and just breathe. Keep turning your head to look right. Good, now turn your head back to center, roll back all the way onto your back, and then extend that right leg down, extend both arms up over your head, inhale. And then exhale, breath, relax, let your whole body just go limp. Now I want you to bend your left knee, set the foot onto the mat right beside the right knee. In fact, lift the knee up a little bit and just kind of tuck your left toes underneath that right knee. And then right hand comes here to the outside. Inhale, breath. And then on the exhale breath, draw this left elbow down, push the knee across for knee down twist. So I want you to turn your head to look left and just try to maintain contact with this shoulder blade down on the mat. You just keep pushing this leg down and however far you can go. And then just breathe, relax. Don't try to force or strain. Just take it to where it feels like a good stretch. And here we go with that contract, relax. So inhale, breath. Push the knee up into the hand. 3, 2, 1. And then exhale, release. Let that knee drop down more. Do it again. Inhale, breath. Push up. 3, 2, 1. Exhale, breath. Release. Once more. Inhale, breath. Push the knee up. 3, 2, 1. And then exhale, release. Push that knee down and keep looking over that left shoulder. Okay, now bring your head back to center. Bring the knee up. And then extend that left leg down straight. Reach both arms over your head. Full body stretch, inhaling. And then exhale, breath, relax. Good, now bend the knees one at a time, setting your feet flat to the mat. Lift the hips and then just kind of tuck the tail under to sort of reset your pelvis and then come back down onto the mat. And then what I want you to do is extend the right leg up straight. Inhale here. Exhale, bring the leg in and then just grab behind wherever you can grab and just gently draw that thigh in towards your chest. Flex and point, flex, point, flex, point. Good, just switch. Set that right foot down, kick the left leg out and up, bring the leg in closer to you, and then you're going to draw that leg in, flex, point, flex, point, flex, and point, and then draw the leg in. Good, and then just set the foot down, butterfly stretch, so soles of the feet together, knees fall out, and then hands right there, giving a little press down to open up the hips, the inner thighs, the groin. Good, inhale breath, and then exhale it out. And then bring your knees together, bring them into the chest, hook right arm under right knee, hook left arm under left knee. And as you draw those thighs in, a little bit of a rocking motion side to side there, massaging your back into the floor. Good, now bring your feet and knees together and push them away, but you're latching the fingers together. So when you push, it kind of lifts your upper spine off the floor, tuck your chin, let the shoulder blades round, and then a little rock and roll front to back here. And then rock and roll yourself all the way up to a sit position. And then just turn to face the front, and we're going to do one more fun thing with the stick. So take your stick and bring it behind your head right here. So all we're going to do is just sort of hold on. I gotta redo this thing here so I don't smash it. So bring the stick at the very base of your neck, and then with your hands just sort of flat across the stick, just very gently roll it up and then pull it down and just kind of roll it up back and forth right across those neck extensor muscles, which get very tight, especially if you text a lot or look at the laptop a lot or look at the computer or look at the kitchen sink or whatever you're looking down at. We want to try to counter that by loosening up and stretching out those neck extensor muscles. So as you're kind of rolling back and forth there, just slightly, slowly turn your head to the right. And now you feel it getting a little bit on the side there. That should feel really good. You can press as much as you want or as little. Just depends on your body and what it's feeling like for you. It shouldn't be painful, but it should feel like it's, you know, digging something out, maybe some knots up there in those traps. And then just gently bring your head back to center and then gently turn to look left. And then you're just kind of rolling a little bit more across the lateral border of those neck extensor muscles. Ay, 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 ay. Man, this is where a lot of us collect tension and stress. And then especially if you've ever slept on a pillow wrong, too high or too flat, sometimes you wake up with a crick in the neck. So this is a good technique to help loosen things up in there. All right, stretch those arms up and out, drop it down, inhale, arms all the way up. And then exhale, hands come to heart center, and you are all done. Thank you very much.